Welcome, bass enthusiasts, to this week's Allstate 2020 breakdown for the double bass. We're going to explore today some options for fingerings. You don't have to do these fingerings, but if they work for you, give them a try. Utilizing space-age technology developed by NASA, you too can take these fingerings and put them into your Allstate Etudes. Looking at measure 17, trying to use open G is not going to work well for you as you approach the faster speeds. You're going to be changing strings too much. We see in beat 3, if we shift to a fourth finger G, then there is no need to shift in order to play the B flat. Measure 19, beat 3, if you shift up to B flat on the D string, you'll have a safe shift into the saddle of the neck, and then there is no need to shift around looking for your high D. Measure 23, second finger high D will get you ready for the E flat. Shifting to F natural with first finger and using fourth finger G will let you play some notes on the way back down in pitch. Ignore the measure numbers in the PDF, but we're now looking at measures 26 and 28 in the Etude. In measure 26, utilize the open G to shift up to second finger E flat, and then the rest of the notes are in position until you shift back to play a closed G to add vibrato. Measure 28, the second note, looks a little off in my video, but that is a G. We're going to shift from first finger D up to the harmonic G. F natural is with first finger, requires no shifting. Reach over to the D harmonic on the D string, and then shift back down into the saddle for your B flat. Again, in the PDF, ignore the measure numbers. In the Etude, we're now looking at measure 29 and 30. In particular, we're looking at the eighth notes in measure 30. So over the high D, I have third finger on the D string rather than moving over to the G string. There's some benefits to this. Number one, your bow will work the same bow pattern as the previous measure. Number two, if you play high D on the G string, then you have to jump over the D string in order to get to the F on the A string. So measure 1 becomes some of the more controversial fingerings that I've chosen. In measure 31, rather than A on the D string, I opt to jump up into thumb position on the A string, putting my thumb onto the harmonic A. That allows me to only shift once during the entire measure of 31, as well as being set up for the A in 32 with my first finger. The first 4 notes in measure 32, I do across the string. First finger A, thumb G harmonic, third finger on F natural, and then a low 1 with my first finger flush against my thumb to get the E flat. Then I shift to a third finger G and start working down the G string. This avoids having a very, very shifty measure 32.